All right, there we go. Hello, hello. Good morning. If you're coming in for some tap basics, you're in the right place. We'll get started in just a few minutes. I don't have one of my shoes on, in case you can see me in the mirror behind. You're wondering why. This is on purpose. We'll get to this in a minute. For now, just get ready. Make sure you got some water nearby, a little bit of space. You don't have to have tap shoes if you've got bare feet or socks or sneakers, whatever you like. We're just going through the basics today, so no sweat. We'll just get started here in a moment. You're tuning in, say hello. Give us a what's up. I'm gonna put my mic up here. Yeah. Say what's up if you're here. Let's do this. We got a couple minutes. We'll get dancing. Got to keep my water nearby. Hey. Listen to Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers right now. Hopefully you're starting your day with a little jazz music. Feels good. Or if it's the middle of the day, whenever you're watching this, feels good. How ridiculous that looks. Gotta hide myself. I got Keith Haring here today too. Good morning. Let's get into it. So before we start dancing today, in case this is your first ever tap class, I just wanted to give a little once over about the tap shoe, about tap dance in general. Yeah? So my name is Jeze. Welcome to BreakOut Studios online classes. Hey, new class today. We got some tap basics for you. Throughout the next couple weeks, I'm just going to be breaking down the tap 101 for you. As easy as it gets. Yeah, we'll take it nice and slow. If you ever have questions, leave them in the comments. I'll try to check the chat as much as I can. Otherwise, you can leave in comments afterwards. Hit me up on Instagram. Hit Breakout up on Instagram. All the things. The tap shoe, if you don't have one with you, that's okay. But I promise you, everything is more exciting and fun when you're doing tap dance with tap shoes on. So, you know, they're not that expensive on Amazon if you want a nice little recreational pair. These cost a little more, but, you know, they're worth it. So I've got the Jason Samuel Smith block tap shoe here. I just want to show you we have two taps. I got a toe and a heel. My toe tap is going to be the higher tones. So anytime you can kind of hear a higher tone, that's going to be a toe tap. There's also plenty of ways we can play around this. All of these different parts of your shoe are going to make different noises. That's the fun of tap, getting to experience and experiment with that. We got our heel. Boom, heel tap. That's your low tones. That probably all sounds the same over here on the Marley, but yeah, heel tones are the low tones. So that's something you need to know. We also got like the back of the shoe makes it dig, the front of the shoe makes it toe. You can wing it out on the side. As you can see, my shoe, I don't have the little rubber grips on the bottom. I don't like them personally. These shoes give you the option not to have them, so I don't put them on there because they get in my way. I like to slide, and I don't really feel like I need them. But if you have them, they're a little tool. They can help you balance sometimes. They can help you stop from sliding, whatever you like. That's up to you. But yeah, so we're gonna be playing today just with understanding the hardest part of tap dance. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. Oh, oh no, we had 2 videos going. Somehow I started 2 live videos at once. Lord knows. Lord only knows. Sorry for my technical difficulty. I'll wait a second. Then I'll talk again a little bit. If you're watching this later, sorry. You'll hear my spiel twice. Sorry, Todd. Me and my phone have been in a battle for the last 2 days. I think me and my phone are getting in a quarantine battle. We've been together too much, and now we're getting stir crazy and feisty. And I'm spending so much time looking at it that it's like, next, give me someone else. Just kidding. Yeah, so if you got tap shoes on, great. Hopefully you know your way around your shoe. Hopefully they feel good. You should. I like to wear mine pretty fitting like a sock. I like when my tap shoe feels like good and snug. If that's not your style, that's okay. But just make sure that you can rock back and forth on your foot and you feel safe. If you have old tap shoes that squish your feet, maybe not. Maybe it's better to just dance in some soft-soled shoes today. Something a little more gentle. Make sure you have nice neighbors if you're in an apartment or in a situation where you got somebody underneath or above you. Don't make anybody mad on my account, please. Don't do it. It's not worth it. You can tap soft shoe and it's still fun. Yeah, so we'll get going in just a minute here. We're going to talk today a lot about weight transfer, weight change, weight shift. That's the hardest part of tap dance. Yeah, as I was saying before, that's what we're getting into today because this is the most challenging thing for people when they're learning to tap. Yes, a lot of other styles of dance, it's pretty obvious, right? When we got normal shoes on, everybody wants to kind of like step touch, take their weight side to side. There's this groove that's just, we associate that with the other styles of dance, especially social dance and jazz and ballet, hip hop, all that stuff. That's all in there. But when we put tap shoes on, for some reason, everybody freezes up. And it's like, I gotta stay right ground. I'm gonna slip and slide and fall. Not gonna happen. Trust me. We wanna just start understanding that groove. You're gonna hear me say that word about 7,000 times in every tap class. Your groove, yes, the groove is the feeling. It should feel good. We should be moving through everything. That's how we're gonna be working through this today. So focus on your groove. All else fails. If you're missing steps, if you're missing sounds, don't worry about it. It's okay. You've got plenty of time to practice. I'm not going to yell at you. Just groove through it. Yes, keep moving, keep dancing. Think of it like any other dance class, like dance cardio, right? You don't stand perfectly still in dance cardio and expect your feet to move. No way. We got a groove going. So with that said, if you got your shoes on, let's get it going. If you don't got shoes on, that's okay. I'm going to stand here, make sure you can see my feet. Yeah, I'll be right here. I'll be facing the mirror just so it's like you're standing right behind me. Won't get confusing. This is right and this is left. Yeah? Move this too so it doesn't distract. So for our warm-up, we're going to start again with that weight change. So remembering toe, high tones, heel, low tones, right? High tone, low tone. Now notice, I'm bending my knees on both of those, right? That's hard. Straighten that knee, try to lift your toe. Difficult. We don't need that. Yes? Bend those knees. I'm going to relax my arms. I'm not necessarily trained in a style of tap that requires me to place my arms anywhere. I like to keep them loose, so you use that, right? If we were walking, we wouldn't keep our arms straight. Same thing here. We want to shift our weight, so relax those arms. Yeah, bend those knees. Everybody just take a little bounce right here. Feel this out. Yes? This is your groove. This might change depending on the song. Sometimes it might be slow. Hey. And a hey. Sometimes a little quicker. Hey, 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 hey. Either way, we want to make sure we're relaxing and we're listening to that music, keeping time, counting. You gotta count. If you're one of those people that's like, Jess, I'm not a counter. You gotta be. We're learning today. We're gonna work through this together because tap dancers are musicians. If we don't count, we're gonna get confused. So, yes, let's get through this. Let's get through this warm-up. We're gonna start with tapping our toes. So, I'm gonna first alternate right and left. I'm gonna lift my right toe, then my left. Again, and a right, and a left. Yeah, we'll start with this. Notice, I'm kind of bouncing through this. I'm keeping my time, right? This is my metronome. Tick, 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 tick. I'm gonna hit once, twice, hey, once, twice, again. Cool? From split up. I'm going to double time that. I'm going to go a little quicker. Still just tapping those toes one at a time. And a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Notice my groove didn't change, right? I'm still here. I'm just able to subdivide. Yeah, this is my single for one groove. Yeah, let those arms go in my class. I used to get yelled at as a kid for having spaghetti arms, but you know what? They serve you when you're understanding tap. We can learn where to place our arms later, but for now, we just want to understand those body mechanics. Cool? So we'll start with some toes. We'll do 2 toes at once sometimes. Again, don't be afraid. Yeah, you don't have to rock all the way back on your heel. That doesn't make any sense. Bend those knees. Just rock your hips back a little. Toes will make a noise. That's all you need, right? We don't need to be trying to kill the floor. Yeah, from there, we're going to go to our heels, alternating, right? Bending those knees, yes? If I don't bend my knees, nothing happens. Bend those knees. Hey, hey. Right, we'll double up. We'll do double heels, both heels at once. Cool. From there, we're going to do what's called a crawl. We're not going to drop on the floor and crawl like babies. Don't worry, that's not the plan. We're going to crawl side to side. So we're going to bend our knees. All I'm going to do is lift my toes, place them to the right, up. Then I'm going to lift my toes and place my heels to the right. I meant to say lift my heels. Bear with me. Lift my toes, lift my heels. Right? So now there's this full body twist that's happening. That's where we got to go. Yes, we got to let them move side to side. Otherwise, we're not going anywhere. We're just doing this. So bend those knees. Rock your way back. Don't be afraid. Yes. And this is a crawl. This is your basic crawl. Yeah, then we'll take it back. Nice and easy going the other way. Cool? Simple, smooth. Those are crawls. Yeah, from there we'll work through some other steps. We'll work on the balls of our feet. Yes, this is not supposed to be a high releve. We're not straightening those knees. Yes, we're trying to get the whole tap on the floor. So I want you to imagine putting all 5 toes down, nice and flat. That's a nice meaty sound right there. Cool? We hear that? That should feel good. Cool? Those are my toes. Then we're going to add a heel drop to these toes. So I'll step on the ball of my foot, drop my heel. Step, heel. Oh, look what my weight did, right? I'm shifted all the way over to my right, so my left foot's free. Just like I was walking. Yes, step, heel. Step, heel. Right? Don't let those feet go too wide. Don't let them get too close. Find where's comfortable. Mine's like right up, a little underneath my hips, a little wider maybe. Cool, maybe like shoulder distance. From there, we're going to work with the back foot. Now, this is always the one that trips people up, which I think is hilarious because this is the one we do every single day, all the time, right? We walk through life heel-toe. We roll through that feet. Roll through that feet? Did I just say that? Roll through that foot. We roll through those feet. There we go. There's grammar. Yes? Heel and toe. So, we're going to go there. Reversing that ball heel. I go heel, toe, heel, toe. Now I'm shifting the weight on that toe drop. Dig that dig down, drop the toe. Cool? Yeah, this is a good one because this is also getting in touch with some muscles that we normally may not go after a lot, right? You know, a lot of people do like the calf raises. They do lots of releves, things at the gym. Working those backs of the legs, but what about the front of the leg, right? That needs some strengthening too. You'll start to feel it right here in that tibialis anterior. Heel. Cool? So, let's start with these things. Let's put a little song on. Let's feel them out. Let's get that weight moving. Yes, again, if you're feeling like, what am I doing, Jez? My body feels confused. Just take it back to a basic step side to side, right? If I told you this kind of groove with some music, you'd be rocking your weight back and forth. You wouldn't necessarily just like hold completely still in the middle and, right? Think about dance cardio, right? We're stepping and touching at the beginning of class. We're getting that groove. We're bending those knees. We're keeping it light. Let's do it. Let's dance. Woo! Say hey if you're here. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry about my technical difficulty. Todd, don't kill me. Okay, just kidding. Here we go. Let's go for it. It should feel pretty human. Yeah, all this stuff, weight shift, this is human stuff. Word? We don't want to think too much about it. We just want to keep moving through it. Yes, bending those knees. We felt it. Maybe on those heels, this feels a little more natural. You'll decide, right? What feels good for you? There's always going to be different things for different people, right? Sometimes everything's going to feel natural. Sometimes stuff is feeling weird. And that's okay. We're working through it, right? But you want to keep that groove in mind. So, very nice. Bending those knees. I like it. We felt that groove, hopefully. Hey, we can go anywhere with this. As long as my weight is shifting in the right place, that means I'm ready to travel. If I can do this step and take myself anywhere, heel toe, this is just walking with a little more intention than normal. Yeah, if I bend that knee, boom, I'm going to accent that toe. I'm going to hit that toe down nice and loud. That's what I want. Cool. Okay, let's dive into this a little bit more. Let's go for a totally different range of movement. So this is the one that maybe if you took tap dance when you were a little kid, this is like the step that you're like, oh, I'll never forget this. I'll always do this. And when somebody says, oh, do you know anything about tap dance? This is the step that you do. This is the shuffle. Woo! The shuffle. 2 sounds. Yes, I'm only going to be using that front tap. Keep that heel out of there. Yes, we don't want any extra sounds coming in here. It is 2 crispy, clean sounds. Crispy, I guess is the word that I was about to make up. So, shuffle. Yes, if you need to be holding on to something so you have some balance, that's totally fine. I don't quite have anything. Maybe I could use this guy. Maybe this is tall enough. Heh, for me. I'm always just so tall for chairs. It's always a difficult thing, but this one's pretty high. Yes, if you have something that you want to hold on to for balance sake, if not, these are great exercises in balance. A lot of tap dance is going to get you on one foot. That's good. Yes, it's great life training, great mobility training, stabilization training, getting into little muscles we normally wouldn't feel. Yeah, you might have a weird soreness. So, a shuffle. I'll turn sideways first. How about that? Not quite enough room for me in my chair here. So, picking up that foot. First thing I want you to do is shake it around. And I really mean it. Like, really pick that thing up and make sure it is loose. I'm using my leg to shake this foot. I'm not just shaking my foot. That's not a loose foot, right? That's me doing the work with my ankle. No way. Loosen it up. Shake it around. Yes, front and back, side to side. Can you make circles with it? That's where we want to be operating for shuffles. The second you start using flexion, it's going to get a little harder. Yeah, we don't really need that right now. We want to keep it loose. I'm going to brush forward. Brush. Yes, this is the toe tap only. Brush forward. Yeah? Oh, did you see that nice reverb? My foot is so relaxed, it's just swinging in the wind. From here, picking up that knee to spank it back. Brush back. Yes? This is a shuffle. Try it again. Shuffle. Tap dancers are very creative. We like to use words that sounds like the steps. Yeah, so 2 sounds. Shuffle. Brush it forward, bring it back. Shuffle. 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 It's okay. If your ankle is not loose enough yet, guess what? Something new to work on, right? That's one of the other little difficult things about tap, right? We got weight shift as our first one that's like, whoa, I really got to think about that. Second one is I need to control but also be very, very loose at the same time. What? How is that even possible? Here we are. Yes, I'm using a nice bent standing leg. We don't want to lock this out. We want to keep this loose because that's our groove, right? Down and up. Down and up. Yeah. That's a shuffle, right? Down, up. Yes, my leg isn't going to swing forward and back. You'll see a lot of little kids when they're doing their little like ballet tap jazz combo class. They are just going for it. That leg is like kicking their face. I'm going to pull a hamstring if I try to shuffle like a 5-year-old right now. So instead, down, up, right? Watch my knee. It's coming back up. Yes, my foot is so relaxed that my heel isn't getting involved. Oh, we don't want that, right? Not a thing. That's a whole other thing. We'll get there eventually. Yes, down, up. Down, up. Down, up. That's the shuffle. Should feel pretty nice. Yeah, nice clean shuffle on the way back. Ooh, it'll hit your front screw, right? So if we're back here, it might scrape a little bit, but if we hit that front screw, boom, crispy noise. Gorgeous. Yeah. Cool? Now, maybe you're feeling it. If you're not doing this with a chair, if you're not balancing on something, there's a lot of stabilization to be on one leg and even doing this slight bounce, I'm gonna have to engage my glutes, I'm gonna have to hold myself up. That's so good for you. Good training. Hooray! I'm gonna move to the front. So here's what we're gonna do with some music. We're gonna shuffle to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From there, I'm gonna double time it. Now, what matters to me right now in this moment is that you're thinking about your timing. So, because we're gonna double time this, I want you to think about that groove, right? I'm here, this is my single time, my quarter notes. 5, 6, 7, 8. If I'm gonna double time that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do not jump into this and say, oh my gosh, I need to go faster, I need to tense this leg, I need to flex. No way, Jose. No way. Keep it loose. Swing that leg. Yes, you can do this right now. Think about that timing. Ga-ga, 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 ga-ga. That's where we want it. Yes. Cool? From there, we're going to go to the side. So, all I'm going to do, direct this out to the side. Don't go directly side because then my hips might turn. Just find your natural turnout. That's my side. 5, 6, 7, 8. Double it up. 1. Keep going. Beautiful. From there, we're going to go to the back. So I'll do, when we do the music, I'll do my right side with the chair. I'll do the left side without the chair. Woo! So we can practice a little bit of both. To the back. Bend that knee. Okay, here's where things get a little funky because we don't want to change up the complete structure of our shuffle quite yet. Sometimes we can, not in this case. So I'm turning my body, I'm bending my knee, I'm angling myself a little bit so that I can still get the whole tap on the floor when I'm going to the back. Yes? I don't want to lose that. I don't want to start hitting the side of my shoe and end up somewhere here, right? That's something different. We can play with that eventually. Of course, we want to get creative and use the whole part of our shoe and get different tones and sounds, but for now, nice and flat, right? Nothing about this mechanic changes. I could do this any direction, anywhere I wanted. My foot's relaxed. If my groove is there, we're on the right track. Cool? Back, slow 8, and then we'll double time it. And then we'll go to the other side. Cool? Same thing. Keep those shuffles loose, y'all. Practice it. If you find yourself like tensing up and you're like, oh my God, my foot is cramping. Oh no, I'm missing sounds. Oh no, I'm hitting weird parts of my foot. Just stop for a second and get her loose again. Shake it out. Yes, I know even my left foot, because I think that's my dominant leg, my standing leg that I use for support most of the time. My weird squat. I use that for support most of the time, so then my left ankle gets tighter than my right, and sometimes I'm tensing and missing weird sounds. I'm like, what am I doing? And I'm like, oh man, I just need to shake it out. Cool? So, take breaks. If you need it for balance, if you start feeling it outside your hips, it's good, but not if it's hurting. Don't let it hurt, right? Find a happy medium. Let's get it with some music. Woo! We're shuffling, y'all. Shuffles. 2 sounds. That's it. Nice and easy. Ooh. I'm going down this road today. Let's go. Right? We hear that groove? Hey. Hey, right? If I told you to just kind of bop around to this song, where would you be? Probably right here. Yeah? So let's play with that. Here we go. Right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Double up. Good. Keep going. Here we go. Double up. Relax. shuffling. You're shuffling the day away, yo. How'd it go? You with me? How are those shuffles feeling? You feeling the burn on the outside of your hips, on those legs? I hope so. If you used a chair, maybe you'll feel it a little bit too. Yeah, it's still good stability training. We want to get those things nice and clear. Cool. Okay, so next place I want to go, we're going to do one more little exercise for the day, putting some stuff together, because I want to keep these nice and concise so we can keep breaking stuff down and really focusing on one skill at a time. Yeah, I've got another open tap class. I'm going to kneel for a second. Sorry, I'm crouching to look at the camera. I've got another open tap class here for BreakOut Studios online classes. We do different levels of choreography, so there's some that are a little more beginning, some intermediate, some advanced. We're going to play a little more with choreo in that class. This one's mainly just for, I don't know what is going on up here today. Mainly just for skills today, yeah? So anything that you want to build skills-wise, we're going to work on that in tap basics. If this is your first time tapping, if you haven't tapped in 20 years, if you haven't tapped since you were in high school, or you just felt like you were missing out on some vocabulary, this is the place for you. Cool? Okay. So what I want to do is just kind of play with some of these steps that we learned today, right? And I know you're thinking, well, we didn't really learn a whole bunch of steps, did we? But we really did, because this is the fun of tap. Our vocabulary stems from a lot of these basic movements. So we can build these things together and make something really interesting. We're going to start with that ball heel. We're going to step on our right foot. Step, heel. 2, and this time I'm going to do a double heel. Step, heel, heel. Cool? Let's do that again. I'll have 1, 2, 3, and step 1, 2, 3, double heel. Right? So I got to pay attention to that weight shift. I don't want to sit over there too soon and then I've got too much weight and I can't double my heel. Again. 5, 6, and a 5, 6, 7. Hey, I step 1, 2, 3, 4. From here, I'm going to reverse that. I'm going to go heel toe. Whoa. Heel, heel, dig, and toe, toe. Yeah, we call these a dig because I want you to imagine you have a shovel. Straight down, right? We wouldn't put that shovel way out here. That's not going to work for us. Yeah, sometimes this is another little kid kind of trick where they put them way out here for different steps. We want to keep it underneath ourselves because that's giving me stability and a really nice noise. I'll show you even kind of where I'm trying to hit on my shoe. Ooh, if I can get my leg up there. Right between the screw and the edge of the tap. Boom! Sweet spot for a dig. Meow. Sounds good, right? It's a nice hollow thunk. Yeah, so I just did 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to go dig, 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 toe, toe. Look at, you see that? It's just like, you got your favorite song on, your favorite Dolly Parton song on or something, and you're just tapping your toe. Playing video or something. I don't know, that's what I feel like when I do that a lot. Cool? Let's do it again from the top. 6, 7, step, heel. I step 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now heel, 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 double toe. Yes. Cool? We feeling it? Did I see a comment? Did somebody like my Dolly Parton stupidity? Yeah, let's try it again. Woo! Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for the words of encouragement. Let's do it again. We step heel. 1, 2, and a double heel. We reverse it. Heel, and a heel. Toe, toe. Yes. Notice those arms. Oh, they're loose. They're swinging. One more time. Let's try it again. 5, 6, 7, step right, and a 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Reverse it. Dig, dig, and a dig. Go. Woo! How you doing? You good? You hanging in there? Yeah, we're feeling it. So the groove does not change, right? Even if I'm gonna shift my weight, I'm still staying right in this groove. One more time. 6, 7. Hey, step it 1, 2, and a 3. Reverse it, dig, and a dig, and a dig, go. Cool. Can we try it a little quicker? Let's try it. Just for kids. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, step. 1, 2, 3, 4. a shuffle. Shuffle, step, step. This is called a ball change. All you're going to do, step on the balls of your feet and change your weight for like half a second. Yes? Shuffle. I swung that leg back. I step back front. Yes? So, this comes after our heels. I'm going to shuffle my right. Shuffle, step, step. Right? So ball change isn't a new move. We did this in warm-up. This is a ball change in a very slow, exaggerated way, right? So, shuffle, ball, change, shuffle, step. Try that again. Shuffle, back, front, shuffle, step. Let's hit that left side. Shuffle, back, front, shuffle, step. Cool? Look at that. That's a whole step right there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Cool? Let's take it back to the top. Add that on. We step on the right on 8, 5, 1, 6, 7, 8. Bad counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse. 5, 6, 7, 8. Shuffle. Left. Now, giving you a choice here. This is up to you. Whatever feels best. You know I'm all about that. I want you to pick what works for you. Step onto those toes if you like. If you feel like you've got the stability to ball change up here, cool. If not, try not to let those heels make an extra sound. That's our key here. We don't want to, right, kind of through it. So if your feet come down flat, make them flat, right, rather than, yeah, that's just, we don't need that, right? We want it crispy and clear. Yes, crispy. Here we go. Shuffle, ball, change, shuffle, step again. Shuffle, ball, change, shuffle, step. Now left. Cool. Let's do one more time from the top, and then we'll go on. Not much more to learn. Don't worry. She's short and sweet, just something that you can practice a million times till you've got it. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. I have a 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Let's go on. So, I just finished my left foot down flat. Let's center our weight back up to the middle. We're going to do a little crawl. 1, 2. Now, we're going to get fancy with some timing here. This is why I said you got to count, because even if you're the scatting type that's going back, that's okay. But we want to be able to hear this with our music. So even if it's sped up, we'd still know where we are because we're counting. You got that metronome. You got your groove. That keeps it easy counting, right? This is my 1, 2, 3, 4. And a 1, 2, 3. Or if you prefer to count to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is your North Star. Don't forget to count. So, we just did, I'm going to crawl. 1, 2, I'm going to go to some 8th notes. And 3, and 4. Left, same thing, lead with those toes. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Yeah, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Again, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. I had an 8. 2, and 3, and 4. Yes? You feeling me? Let's go back to the beginning and put that on there. Step you on the right. 6, 7, 8. I step 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Shuffle. Left. Crawl it out. We have a 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Take it left. Yes, I said this earlier, but I'm going to say it again because it always bears repeating. Bend those knees on your crawls. Right? This is your range of motion. If I have my legs straight, this is That's nothing, right? If I bend my knees and I can get those toes up, boom, listen to that. That's like echoing through the room. It's beautiful. Same with my heels. Yeah, and I'm trying to travel on a straight line. If you don't, you'll notice you'll start turning around yourself in a circle. And it'll feel very strange and wrong. That's because if it's not intentional, it is, right? If I don't move my heels enough, I'm going in a circle. So try to aim. I'm following kind of like the floorboards. Let's go one more time from the top. Then we'll finish it, and then we'll just hit it with a bunch of different music so we can feel it out. Here we go. 5, 6, 7. I step. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heel toe. 5, 6, 7. Shuffle, ball change. Yes. Crawl it out. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3. Did I change that? No, that's right. See, this is what happens when you're by yourself talking to a camera. You forget where you are. I need somebody here to like yell at me and be like, that's not what you did. Or you can just yell at me in the comments, I guess, but be nice. Okay, let's finish it. This was 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. From here, I'm going to do this little turn around myself to the right. You can choose not to turn this if you want. I'm going to step 1, 2, 3, dig. Do it again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, if you don't want to turn, just make it a little grapevine. Cross in front. Yes, if you do turn, use your spot, right? Look at something to your right, follow it. Hey. Yeah, and if this is your first tap class, but you take other dance classes and you're afraid to turn now, don't be. I've seen you in dance cardio. Y'all are doing crazy things. Turn around yourselves left and right. Talk gets nuts, so you can't act like this is the hardest thing. Get your weight over that foot, right? No weight here. I'm all here. I should be able to pick this foot up. Then I'm ready to step. And a 6, and a 7, 8. Yes? Woo! And that's it. That's the whole little combo we're going to wrap with today. So let's try it from the beginning all the way through a couple times, and we'll do it with some music. Let's go super duper slow. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. I step. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heel toe. 5, 6, 7. Shuffle. Ball change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Center that. Wait. I crawl it. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Left. 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Turn it. Hey. You better groove this out. You probably will once you hear the song. Yes? And that's it. So have fun with it, right? Keep it a dance just as much as anything else. Don't let it become steps, right? Tap dance is all about the groove. It's all about music. Tap dance and jazz music were born together. Yes? You couldn't have one without the other. So, right? Jazz music isn't ding, ding, ding. It's got a groove. It has openness. It has flow and change, and we can go everywhere with it. So think of this like your music. I don't want to be here. No fun, right? If I'm dancing with this, hey, it's going to make more sense. Other side. Hey. Oh, this is my favorite part. I love a crawl. Turn it out. Hey. Yeah? Okay. Let's go. Let's do it with some music, y'all. Thank you so much. You stuck through it all the way. So proud of you. Good work. We learned a lot today. Hopefully it's all sinking in. If not, rewind or start over. on a beat. Let's do it again. Here we go. 5. Hopefully you're having a party. I'm having a party. I love this song. I love Earth, Wind, and Fire. There's some great tap dance music. I need to cut my bangs. I just can't even see anything. Okay, so let's talk. After we do this combo, we're going to do it one more time, okay? One more time. At the end of this, we're going to do a little improv exercise. No, don't be scared. So much of tap dance, all of tap dance, not so much, was created because of improv. Yes, there was no tap class. There was no tap teachers at some point. Everybody was just kind of waiting outside of theaters to pick up steps from people, from the great tap dancers, right? They would wait in the little like back alleys. Yeah, people like Gregory Hines waiting for their heroes to come off stage, and then they try to pick up their steps from watching them. Ask them in the alley, hey, is this your step? They say, no. Yeah, try again next week, right? And that's all you kind of had. So much of this was built on developing your own style and playing with different rhythms, taking steps from people, right? Steal. So don't be like, oh, I can't do that step. We did that step in the dance. See how you can kind of remix it a little. Yeah, it's okay if you repeat things. I just want you to play and see what we can feel out, right? Because that's going to help get this understanding of the weight shift into your body. So what's going to happen after we dance, what I'm going to say, it's going to be like a little guided improv. I'll say we're only going to use our toes. We're only going to use shuffles. We're only going to use our heels. We're only going to use a dig. We're going to use a hit of our toe, whatever it is. Yes, we'll try to get a little creative. See what happens. If you make mistakes, whatever. Laugh about it. Have fun. Yes? Keep it light. Keep it groovy. Let's get it. Don't make fun of me, I make the countdown. Here we go, ready? 5, 6, Pound back. Here we go. Let's start with. Here we go. We're starting with the toes. Here we go. Only the toes. Right? What can I play here? That's all it was, right? You tap danced. You're a tap dancer now. How exciting. Get you some shoes if you don't have them. Otherwise, tag us. You know, if you're practicing your steps, if you learned something new today, even in your sneakers, show us. Tag us on Instagram, at BreakOut Studios, at me, at Jeze23. I'd love to see it. It really brings me a lot of joy. I love spreading my love for tap dance. It was never a dying art form. It is not a dying art form. It is alive and well. We just gotta keep talking about it. Keep sharing the names of the masters. Keep learning their steps. Keep it moving. Keep it grooving. Yeah? All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want, check out that little donation link down at the bottom. Don't look at my manicure. Down at the bottom in the bio, we got a donation link for class if you had fun today. Also helps if you can just spread this link. Tell someone you know. Same time, same place next week. Got another tap class. I think it's tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? I think it's tomorrow. Maybe it's Thursday. Either way, tap classes on the schedule. It's happening. We can do it. We can do this every day if you want, right? We can put this video on. We can just do this dance till it's second nature and all makes sense. Cool? Join our Patreon. We'll have more stuff coming to you there. Oh my gosh, so many exciting things. Keeping you dancing at home. We love it. Thank you guys so much. Again, my name is Jez. Thanks for joining us at BreakOut Studios. We'll see you in the next one.